going on, everybody? It's your boy JT, and we are back to the Crypto Den. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Today, we are talking about crypto airdrops. What are they? Why are they important? Are they real? Are they a scam? All that stuff. Before we get into it, I want to remind those who do not know, my name is Jake Tullis. I also go by JT, and I run a digital asset hedge fund called Bleeding Edge Capital. We are a research-driven strategic, discretionarily long fund. And I use this channel to communicate to my capital investors, to the world at large, about my personal views as a fund manager on this space, and also educate you all on the fundamentals of exactly what this stuff is. So, airdrops, actually, before I get into it, are important to understand because there's good ones, there's bad ones. Bad ones being twofold, either bad for the project, so not a good long-term investment, or bad in the sense that they are fake and it is a worm scam of some kind where they install something if you interact with it. Um, and it's all good things in the sense that, blockchain is being used uniquely, but they are real and they are a part of a strategy if you wanted to. And then there's tax implications and all that we're going to get into. But first, what are they? Right? So, airdrops is straight from Coinbase. I always like to pull a source so you guys don't think I'm just talking out my butthole here. Um, these airdrops, okay, are essentially how brand new blockchains fix their cold start problem. So, like, if you wanted a blockchain to coordinate, I don't know, like Uber. Uber could even, we'll just go to Uber real quick. Like, you need people that want rides, but in order for that, you need drivers. So, how do you get drivers, right? You have to incentivize drivers to come on to increase the capacity of the system. That way, when riders have or want rides, there is a driver to get them, right? So, they pay you to drive, right? And you make money and all this other stuff. And that's the incentive. Airdrops are the same way. They can drop you tokens that then are like, hey, if you do this, this, and this, we'll give you more tokens. Like us on social media, join our Discord. So people can farm tokens by doing all of the steps that the founding team have put out for people to follow, and it's a way to get tokens when the token launches, as an example. So, and it's also a way for the blockchain startup, the crypto token company, project, protocol, all of that. It's a way for them to get notoriety and to like just become aware, right? They can just throw tokens, they're actually paying you to be aware of them and to go use their stuff. So it's just like a marketing budget for blockchains and crypto projects. So like when you're looking at their token release schedule and their white paper or something like that, they have a little section for airdrops. It's literally their marketing budget. You can think of it that way. It also is a way to incentivize users. It's also a way to incentivize users to interact with the software they had just built. So it's like, hey, if you make an account, give us your data, basically, name, whatever, your wallet, give us all this stuff. We'll give you some tokens. Then if you do a swap, we'll give you another token. And if you invite your friends, we'll give you tokens, right? So they're just trying to grow their business. And it's how a lot of crypto projects do it. Now, the flip side of it, they are real. There are two bad things to them. Some of them is the airdrop is really excessive and it dilutes the shareholders, or all of it gets farmed by AI bots and the majority of the supply goes to one shop that ran like 1,000 bots doing this, constantly farming a majority of the token drop. Then that account liquidates off rip. So there's all these unfair launches around airdrops, from people exploiting the system with AI. So you got to watch out for that. Basically, like how many wallet holders are there versus how many circulating tokens are there. If there's less than 10,000 wallets owning like 100 million tokens, that's a red flag, as an example. And the other part of it is the project could be fake and it could be a scam artist that airdrops you something. And then when you interact with the NFT or the token in your wallet, You click something, a message pops up, you install something, and the next time you enter your keys, they get it, and then they drain you. Okay, so my and then the I guess the fourth thing to really talk about is taxes. Okay, so the government, if it's a legitimate project and it's a fair launch and everything goes well, okay, um, that's ordinary income, right? So like some people on the Arbitrum airdrop got 10, 20, 30 grand. That's income that you're going to have to pay taxes on. So that's something to be aware of as well. And there was a period of time, and I don't know if it still exists because I don't do this. I don't do airdrop farming or anything like that. I don't do it in my fund. It's not a strategy I employ. But there was a time where it was illegal. So something to be aware of. There's also a lot of really good sites. I was looking at a few earlier here. Hey everybody, it's JT. Just in case you didn't know, I would love a sub. Almost 97% of you that have viewed our content have not subscribed, and it would mean the world to me if you just hit that sub button, give us a like, and let us know how we're doing. All right, back to the content. So, like, these are, I don't know how legitimate any of these projects are, right? Social tasks and refer friends, see that? Run Chrome extensions, social tasks, provide liquidity. I mean, theoretically, you can just come here and farm tokens, right? I mean, that's kind of the idea. That's what this is. So, I mean, there are people that do this to make money, and it's definitely a thing, I guess is my point. It's definitely a thing. It's real. I don't know. All those risks I stated are real. They are true. So just be careful. Do your research. As always, check every link. Understand exactly what you're doing at all times. And have a thesis about what you're doing. Like, look into the project and be like, I think this is going to be here long term. These tokens are worth having. This looks like a really exciting launch. Just be aware of what you're doing. And that really covers the basis of airdrops. They're relatively simple. You could think of them as marketing or an incentive program for blockchains. So good luck if you do this. Let me know in the comments if you end up doing it and you like it. I would love to hear your guys' feedback. And always be careful. You can lose what you put in, as Bankless says. So until next time, take care of one another. Peace and love. I'll see you guys.